Welcome to Open Mind Industries Podcast, The Mind Unleashed. Sit back, relax, and unleash your mind. Hey guys, welcome to episode 57 of The Mind Unleashed. It has been a long time. How you been? It's been a bit. That's what we would do. Let's give you a shout out to our supporters. First one to Lyft, the ride sharing app. Use our code TMUP for $20 off your first couple rides with Lyft. Restrictions don't apply if you're not in the Orlando area or in the Florida area. Just type that code in. It'll give you guys what you need to go to do other things. For those watching the video version, I look weird. Well, I'm in the new office, shared office at the new house. So, yeah, finally in. We spoke about it a month ago. It's been over more than a month. Without podcasting, a lot has happened, guys. I'm trying to look up at the camera above me and just be myself on these stupid things. What has been going on? Well, lots. Got a new house, new things. Got a little bit of Facebook fraud on Facebook. Shocking, right? I literally, I'll go draw all this. Just wanted to touch base with everybody, see what everybody's doing gaming-wise and stuff like that. What Open Mind's been doing. Still getting the home office together so I can get more work done. It's been rough. It's been a rough one, but finally settling into the new surroundings of where I'm living and Open Mind Street and stuff like that. 123 Open Mind Street. Nice house. Nice, it's a good feeling to be a homeowner and getting all that done and being one of, not really the homeowner yet until things fall into place later in life. So I'm just here renting pretty much myself in general. But yeah, my parents' home, my home with, particularly on mortgage. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's been a bit, so let's get all into what's been going on. The move went as expected, quick, simple. Some things had to be sacrificed for, hey, you're getting an office. So I know a shared office. You hear a lot of echo. We're just working on, getting things situated. I have the 3D printers over here, which you guys can't see. You'll probably see those more on Twitch streams. The other side of the office is my stepdad's office. When you're running a home business and stuff like that, you have to kind of self-sacrifice where you're going to be working. So, when you're not multi-billionaire like that, and you're just open-minded, you single entity doing your thing and with the other friends and trying to get things moving and grooving, things will happen. But later we hopefully get a little workshop and stuff like that and things more. This year worked out with the crutch grips, hand grips, shit like that. And what Open Mind's pretty much becoming, it's becoming more than myself, and I keep saying that to you guys. Moving on without a hitch, get everything in, went down from a smaller room than I was expecting, but you get your shot on. Hi, I got a hot sauce there. I had lunch before I, wanted to do the podcast. Traveling to work, etc. And, just getting new things. It's been interesting. We've had a lot of wildlife out here, and 123 Open Mind Street. It's been interesting. It's weird coming from Orlando to a area where you're like, oh, this is new, interesting. You guys all know the area soon. I'm sure I could update all that new addresses and stuff like that. I am in the Mount Dora area of Florida, so not far from Orlando at all, not far from everything else, about 30 minutes from everything. So just quiet. More friends live up here. A lot of my friends have workshops out here to do their shit. They run half of their company's armor, stuff like that, for cosplay, because cosplay is a big freaking thing, especially with all the cons coming up and MechaCon, stuff like that, which I probably will not be a part of because it just financially it's not going to work. I just got so much financial stuff I need to take care of first. Trust me, if I could make $10,000 a day, I would, but that's not life in general. So what's been going on? Well, before we moved here, we did a couple of drive outs with me and the ladies, and really enjoyed the drive out and learned a lot about the area, knew where Open Mind Street was going to be. Let me tell you about the Facebook thing, because I think you guys will probably enjoy that. So pretty much, Being kind of cocky, walked around the new house and got to go inside and stuff like that. Went to go try some new Chinese restaurant. We get hungry. We're like, hey, do we want to go back to Orlando? Do we want to go eat here in the outdoor area? And we decided, let's sit down. It's a new area. Let's, we're near 123 Open Mind Street, and decided on this Chinese restaurant. And I've been looking at an Apple Watch for a couple of days. Like, hey, this guy had something cool. It was about like 90, I think, no, $86 is what he was asking for the watch, Apple Gen 3. And my stupid ass, I'm gonna go through. I can't give you all the, who I found out who it was and stuff like that. There's this guy, pretty much, hit him up and I said, hey man, still available? He goes, yeah man. He goes, still available, trucker, I'm a trucker and stuff like that. Ended up using a white dude's account and using a really, at the end of the day, a fake account. Took snapshots of other people's listings for the watch, and there were definitely a lot of different similarities I should have checked. Me just being kind of me, like, what, let's give it a shot. I've had instances like this before. Here I am in the car with my flashlight on, trying to get my credit card number out and stuff like that through PayPal and stuff like that, because I don't like deal with, Facebook and shit like that. I like to leave a big fucking digital paper trail where money is going. So it's got to go to here, to here, to here, to here, to here. And PayPal got to hold me after all this is fucking said and done. And but here's the story about it. So I hit the guy up. I said, yeah, man, I'm interested. I said, yeah. He said, yeah, man, I'm willing to ship it to you, whatever. I can ship it. Cool, whatever. I didn't notice, I said, all right, man, cool, brother, let's do it. I'll see what happens, yada, yada, yada. End up fucking going through some hoops with him, and I said, hey, man, any updates? You got my card number now. I paid you immediately through your shit. What's going on? And he goes, yeah, man. He goes, give me a second. I'm going to mail it out now. Never mailed it out. Never took a photo of his hand color or anything like that. Finally sent me a bogus fucking tracking number through a receipt. Never had the date and shit on it. Happens. I've had shit like this before and doesn't really fucking freak me out. Then I said, all right, man, now it's becoming 2 days. And then I started like, hey, man, what the hell's going on? I'm going to give you a couple days to relax. That's when I realized, oh, fuck, I definitely got fucking scammed, because it shouldn't take 24 hours for a fucking tracking number. A little bit down the road, I fucking ended up calling UPS or USPS and checking with them, and they're like, USPS. Checking with them, they're like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? This tracking number doesn't exist. Can you send us a photo of everything? I got a hold of one of their customer support people. They're like, yo, man, this tracking number is not in our system. Like, somebody's either fucking with you or fucking with you. And I'm like, yeah, I figured I did. So finally, I fucking tried getting a hold of the dude through Facebook, and the dude wiped the account clean. I was like, but the guy fucked himself in the end, because he tagged himself literally in a couple photos through Facebook, which he didn't delete. So I was able to do some backtracking and find out who it really was. So I'm not saying the dude's name, and the dude probably already knows who I am. I don't know, two fucking shits. Because at the end of the day, like, I had to call through fucking Chase, and Chase was like, well, do you have this? Do you have that? Do you have this? And I made a fucking paper trail. I've got so much shit on file. It's not even funny. I talked to a couple of my hacker friends too, and they're like, we know who he is. We know where he lives. So good luck him trying to fucking fake who he is. And you can't use a fake bank number and shit like that. So he probably used a debit card or something like that. But everything can be tracked. So it's pretty fucked up. You do that kind of shit. So yeah, I got friends too that can do that shit. That are not good people. So I don't deal with them directly sometimes. So yeah, kind of don't fuck with me, or me in general, or people I know, because they will. I've got friends that are wild. They don't give a fuck. They deal with the dark web stuff, and I don't deal with them often. Unless it's like, hey, what's going on? How are you? But yeah. So anyway, I got hold of Chase. Had to sit there with them and fucking literally, even the name should have fucking red flagged. But the guy literally tagged himself in a lot of shit, found all his stuff, found out who he really works for, found out where he works, found out what area he works in. So yeah, joke's on you, dude. So yeah, if he even sees this, or I got a letter from fucking Chase probably when we moved in here, and they're like, all right, working on it, we're giving you money back. The fucked up part is, it's like, I should report him. Facebook was not a fucking help. So if you guys are playing on Facebook or shopping on Facebook or anything like that, don't fucking do it. Facebook doesn't deal in their own shit. They don't have a legal department. They don't have anybody. Because I tried, like, hey, is there any way you guys can start tracking this fucking account? Because this guy's using another person's account. And putting fake listings and shit. And what can you guys do about it? They don't give two flying donkey dicks. Nobody ever gets back to you any fucking thing. So Facebook is its own entity, but they could give two shits about what you're doing on there or whatever. You could be fucking slaughtering people, which I'm pretty sure people are. And you got people cleaning out the videos and shit that you see through, that stuff. But yeah, I literally had to go through Chase and fucking PayPal got to hold to me. They're like, hey, you can't launch a report with us because you fucking went to another entity. It should have been through us. And I'm like, yeah, but you guys wouldn't have done anything anyway. You guys you have good security monitoring, but it should go through the actual credit card company that they have better fucking, look up stuff. So they did. The little lady kind of got a little pissed off at me on the phone too. She was like, hey, what's the real fucking name? Like, stop giving me the fucking username. Give me the real name if you really have it. And I said, here's the real dude. And she's like, all right, we're going to look this up. So apparently, at the end of the day, the guy only got about $86 off my ass. And then it got returned to me. But at the end of the day, he doesn't get touched or renewed or shit like that. Fucking love how people are able to scam the system. But in the end of the day, nothing happens to them in general or the account or whatever the fuck they're doing. So they're them, they don't, nothing really happens, which sucks ass. So that was my Facebook incident. Still dealing with that, so I can't really mention too much, who it is, but I have a whole fucking file backed up, and a couple friends are looking into it too. So, like I said, people that actually deal in the dark web horseshit, and they're like, yeah, don't worry, don't fuss. Yep, fake number. Yeah, sorry about that. Fake number hit me up. Definitely not a real person. I wish it was real, because they would leave you a fucking message. And note to self, if you're using a number, guys, make sure not to enter any numbers you don't know, just let it go to voicemail, and they should probably get a hold of you. Anyway, yeah, it's, since that, Facebook incident, we finally moved in, got in a new house, had some wildlife issues, had a king coral snake on our day one, movers came in, dropped everything off, a couple guys and stuff like that. College dudes and shit like that. People just trying to make their money. It's freaking wild. We've already had rabbits, tortoises, and stuff like that. And it's been a fucking minute not doing a podcast, not being able to sit down and talk. I've been really stressed with just moving, working, especially trying to get all the financials in order with my credit card, get that under control and spending wise. It's been rough, man. It's been rough. I mean, I got a client I'm still trying to get that 3D printing shit done for. Not even making enough off of him to do any of that, but it's like, one step at a time. You just take one step at a time, you move forward and you do your thing. Hopefully, things work out this year and get everything done, get everything built, start working on Fusion 360 because I really need to be doing that a lot. And, yeah, I'm just trying to get the CR10s back together that I was running. Probably going to do more streaming and stuff like that. I just want to get in touch base with you guys for this podcast. And going to be doing a lot of, hopefully I'm going to go ahead and pop my neck there. Especially get the Robo R1 back together because that's really been running kind of weird since I've done the firmware update and shit like that. Need to get that kind of running pristine and learn how to use the new office because the office isn't, it's a shared office now, so I got to really pick times we're going to be in here working, getting something printed and working. But, yeah, definitely need to get this open mind thing done. Also, I'm going to be doing some workout stuff, man. I want to, open mind's growing more than what I thought. I've been doing a lot of open mind gaming because it's been helping me to relax, to sit down with friends and play some games that I really enjoy. I've been on Twitch a lot. If you want to check us out on Twitch, it's Open Mind Industries, at Open Mind Industries. It's our official Twitch channel, so subscribe to it. Don't have to pay anything. You're not going to do anything. Give us a like, love, subscribe on fucking YouTube, to Twitter and Twitch and all those fucking streamy things. If you have openmindindustries.com, we're probably going to do more on that this year. Trying to get a lot of more of a baseline thing on there to work on stuff live with you guys. Gonna be doing a lot of workout stuff because I want to get back in shape. I want to get myself back together. And people have been telling me, how do you focus on yourself? And you talk about someone to this open-minded positivity shit. And how do I get back in shape? How do I do it? How do you figure out to get yourself up at 4 in the fucking morning, work out, and then be out of the house by 5:30 to go to work? And I've been dealing with that for the past couple weeks, trying to get myself back in order. You guys will be seeing a lot of, we do Twitch, probably do Twitch stuff. The one thing I want to try to do is do some more P90, because I love P90X. It actually, being a person that works out a lot. Used to work out a lot. Used to 4 months. Not only that, but it was, getting, financially getting your protein in order, getting your food in order, getting your shit in order. The minute you have, it's doing your, 30 hours a week, 20 hours a week, which you can do, and then finally getting back into your workout stuff. And a buddy of mine, Pernesco, I'm going to make a hashtag right now. Hashtag, this is Pernesco. Pernesco does our multimedia when he can, helps us out with our website and stuff like that. And it's been wild. I'm trying to kind of gather myself and find myself again with open mind and trying to get John involved. I really want to get these 3D crutches, make that a reality, and the back thing stuff done. But it's been a lot of laziness on me, even when this is now going to be the 6th year, I believe, of open mind. We started in 2015. Not much to show for it, except for a fucking podcast that I'm doing weekly, the gaming stuff weekly. I mean, our trademark is good till the year 2028, so I want to really start developing a community, a culture of what we're doing, and get people involved, be more on the podcast more, because I really enjoy doing these, but I really want to get you guys involved. People that are having a hard time, becoming entrepreneurs, or, trying to get your shit together, trying to get yourself in shape, to give you that motivation and positivity. Because years ago, I never thought I'd be fucking doing this. I never thought I'd be doing a podcast for now almost a year, a year and a half now, and I'm only at the episode now 57. I mean, it's been about a month for me, paying for the server, stuff like that, and getting a small office together. But if I'm able to work in all this small space, and kind of get myself together and motivate others to do their thing, do it. I mean, everybody wants to be an entrepreneur, but the thing is, you want to contribute something to your life, and people are just kind of like, I'm interested in what you're working on. What are you working on here? Are things kind of growing here? What's going on? Soon I'm going to be working on new hand grips, because the crutches are breaking fucking bad. I literally, the ones that I got from Amazon, I think they're from Medline, which I'm happy with them. I like the aluminum ones, but we need to start working on carbon fiber ones. I really haven't time to sit down with John and go, okay, how do we do this? And I've been looking down writing and sketching out so much shit on the CAD and stuff like that. Still learning Fusion, and trying to learn Fusion and take my time with Fusion and understand it. The minute you learn Fusion, you can pretty much learn anything. You can take your time. Right now it's just trying to work, pay my mortgage and stuff like that, and then become this entrepreneur guy that I've always wanted to be. But I want to, in general, the reason why I do this podcast is so I can speak my mind about my life. Not gonna be everything in detail, but be happy, be healthy, be doing my thing that I want to do. And it's kind of, the other day it popped up to me again, and somebody else was like, so how's that open mind thing doing? How's your thing going? And I'm like, it's good, fun. I'm having fun. The podcast, here's the card, here's the stuff I'm doing. And you can read right through what they're saying. They're telling me to pretty much go fuck myself. And when you're doing something with your life, good for you. And it sucks when people, rub it fucking into and say, hey, you're jealous. They're jealous of what you're doing, jealous of who you are, and stuff like that. They'd rather make you feel bad than make you feel good. There's others that are like, hey man, I'm glad you're doing what you're doing. When are you podcasting again? Who do you have on? Who do you plan to have on? And I have a few friends that want to be on, and we're going to talk with them and really nerd out. I don't plan on changing the format or anything like that coming soon, but definitely want to do just more Twitch streaming, a little more of 3D printing stuff, and really, hopefully in a few months, have a locked down model design for the crutch, because the crutch is going to take us a while to finally nail down. And been trying to talk to a lot of companies for carbon fiber filament ABS, and I still want to show you guys the now new setup for my little workbench that I'm able to kind of do some testing and prototyping and shit like that. It all costs money, it all costs time. I'd rather do some media stuff and show you guys some fun stuff and have fun with you people, and get you super motivated, because the first thing I'm going to do is, with open mind, take care of the brain, take care of the mind, take care of the body, and I hope to take you guys along for a good journey of getting yourselves together and getting your minds together, and that's the one thing somebody was like, man, do you work out anymore? Like, I need help, I want to get in shape. Moby Lee, guys, if you haven't seen Moby Lee in a while, has lost a shit ton of weight, has lost about 60 pounds, fucking looks phenomenal. Making me feel like shit. No, I'm kidding. My thing is more putting on weight, toning my body again, getting myself yoga up again. hardest part is, paying for all these workout plans, especially your diet plans, your protein powders, your creatine, your multivitamins, stuff like that. So in the coming weeks, I will be on Twitch. I will be on our website to promote some of that and do a lot of 3D printing and finally get my client his thing done. I was supposed to work on a thing for a friend of mine, John Lev, and I could not get it done in time just due to the move and getting the printer set back up and shit like that. So it's been a roller coaster ride with that. I'm just looking up at the printers real quick. And especially just getting back into fucking podcasting. This is just a ramble. But this weekend I plan to go with a buddy of mine to go see Dakota. As you guys will probably see again. It's probably number 3 for him for the podcast. We're going to be seeing Hellboy. And I know it's not going to be what most of you were like, everybody's getting ready for Infinity War, Endgame, and what else? And a few other movies. So Lion King, shit like that. But yeah, we're going to go see it because Dakota really wants to just spend some bro time. And we're going to probably talk about that and break down, into the trailers and stuff like that. And once the movie's all said and done, hopefully we'll have time to record a podcast and get that done. And we'll enjoy ourselves. So no rush there. Hopefully we'll probably be recording at the world famous Blue Man Group Theater, the Aquas Theater. What was called Aquas. I don't know what it's called now anymore. Right next to Universal. So we'll probably sit there and relax on a Saturday. Hopefully, it should be a chill day and should be relaxing. But yeah, man, it's been a wild move. It's been a while since I've podcasted, and I really, really miss doing this. Even though people don't fucking listen, or they do listen, I don't. It is what it is. This is going to be the new office, the new open mind cave. But it's good to see people telling me, hey, where's your podcast? Are you still podcasting? And I said, yeah, I still am. I'm just kind of nervous. I really had enough just to talk about. I want to do more of my 3D printing stuff. I want to get stuff done for a client of mine who's really been lovely. He's been patient with me. He's been like, hey man, take your time. I want these things done correctly. Can you fill me in on what's going on? And so I filled him in and he was like, oh, yeah. So he's like, yeah, take your time, man. I want quality over quantity. I want quality. So he's going to get a little more quality than he's wanting quantity. Because, I like treating people with respect and love, especially if you're giving me your time and day and especially your money that you've worked your ass off for. I'm going to give you something back because at the end of the day, we like doing 3D printing services and we like doing a lot of stuff. And I had somebody else who wanted to commission me for a cosplay weapon. Nothing, it's not real. It's going to be all plastic, obviously. Looks like it's going to be a firearm. They said, hey, can you do this and for the cosplay thing, my armor? And I said, yeah. Send me the model, send me stuff like that. It's going to be good to finally get into that mindset again. Like I said, it's just been a wild month. Let me get a sip of chocolate milk. Chocolate milk. That's actually homemade chocolate milk. It's just Hershey ghetto chocolate syrup. Ghetto chocolate syrup with whole milk because I'm not a vegan. I'm sorry. I'll be getting into that with you guys too. I'm going to tell you how I kind of put some quick weight back on and get yourselves back in shape. But yeah, man, we're going to be getting some 3D stuff done. Been on Twitch a lot, gaming with Pernesco. Hashtag, this is Pernesco. I'm turning into a shirt, guys. Probably be on our open site. I love that game. Whenever I can't find him in a game called Destiny, which I've been playing a lot because I bought a season pass. I'm paying that off a little bit, so I want to make it open mind gaming community, so we're going to do a lot. It's going to be your open minds more than what I thought it would be. And I want to make, especially our attorney who have to deal with our trademarks, drama and law, you get looking to get some stuff, get your trademark done with him. He's a very, very sweet guy. I want to make sure I'm paying everybody back in full for my hard work and stuff like that. Everybody's like, how's your stuff going? Have you been working on anything? It's been rough, but yeah, I think, coming up soon, I'm going to get back into my workout stuff. I was checking out some Beachbody, the application. I think it's $100 per year, and I can't afford that right now. And I want to do some DDP, but I can't afford that. And I'm just like, oof, man, that's expensive. So if anybody watches those kind of stuff and how to maybe hit one of their consumer stuff, and maybe I can talk with them directly and be like, hey, man, I'm willing to do this and kind of be a consultant or help people get motivated to work out because they don't have people that are disabled who are working out, getting others in shape, and people are like, I've heard I'm injured, I'm this, I'm chubby. Dude, I'm disabled and I fucking work out, and I do it at home. I would love to work out at like Gold's Gym or 24-hour Fitness, but those shits are expensive. Plus, it's a little bit out of my way financially, taking a damn Lyft or Uber. Lyft or Uber. Yeah, I gotta say Uber. And they don't, I don't really take Ubers, taking more Lyfts. Taking a Lyft to the gym, getting out of the gym, hopping in somebody's car and then going home and stuff like that. So it adds up, per week. So you want to make sure, you want to find a system that's going to work best for you to get yourself in shape. And mine was P90. I would do a lot of P90. I felt good. I looked good. The yoga was good. My thing is with cerebral palsy being the way it is, and now turning 33, being 33, your body is just like, hey, welcome. So it's balancing your life out literally, but it's good to be back doing the podcasting again. If you hear more echoing, like I said, I got to do, don't have the financials to do a lot yet. We don't have even shelves. We have just gotten this place not even, I want to say 2 weeks ago. And we're learning all the new bouncy ones. We have no ruggy on the floor. So when you guys hear this, I'm going to put some sound things up against the wall so it doesn't reflect the sound too oftenly bad. I don't even know how it's going to sound on the Zoom recorder, so we shall see. I'm just checking out the levels on the Zoom recorder. Actually, it looks pretty good. But yeah, it's been a wild roller coaster. Just getting ready. Especially the Facebook thing, that really kind of fucked me when I was coming along. I was like, man, is that going to be done? Finally, it did get to sell a few things. I got the projector sold. I got my room from, it got picked up the other day, and I've got the Ring video doorbell. It's finally sold. I actually sold in less than 16, actually sold in less than an hour. Some guy literally was like, $100, that's it? I'm like, yeah, take it. Boom, picked it up the next day. He's like, I'm going to be in that area. I'm going to buy it right now. Cool. So I saved him a lot of money. So hopefully it plugs in well, he's using it, and he's happy about it. So we'll see. I know the dude who bought the projector. I told him to text me if everything is good, and so far he hasn't texted me, so I'm guessing everything is good. I'm guessing they're very happy with what their purchase was, and his was. So that whole projector system, the Epson 3212, which I had a hard time getting rid of because, I had offers, but can you do 100? Can you do 100? No, I want to do 300. No, I can only do this. Finally, when I moved in here, I finally ended up getting my TCL that I wanted, my 55-inch, my tax refund. I got a little bit of that done and some bills paid on with that. And still got to figure out what the hell I'm doing with the state tax because I'm filing it as a business. Recommendation, guys, for doing your taxes, any small business, stuff like that. Make sure to at least keep $250 aside because they like to, they do federal free, but you're also going to look at the paying for if it's state tax, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're not an entrepreneur, running a small business, they want your state stuff, so state loves to get paid, And I got to make sure all that paperwork went in because apparently I was like, oh, I'm supposed to mail it out. And I got a hold of TurboTax, and they're great. I've used TurboTax quite a bit and had a good time with them and got write a lot of stuff off that I'm using. I'm trying to think. I hopped onto the video chat with them, and they couldn't. Poor girl, was so exhausted. She was like, "Oh man, yeah, I don't know what you need. I don't know who you're filing with. Who you're filing for?" She's like, "Oh, you're an entrepreneur. You're a small business." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Even though I don't make anything, it's good to don't lie about it either, because they'll find out that you run a business, and then they'll fucking sue you, and you'll get smacked in the face with more bills." Yeah, because I just got hit with another bill that's, has to do with disability. And, I'm going to be talking about that more, too, for a lot of you people who are looking to do something with your lives and trying to do something. It's this whole, I'm disabled, and I can work, or I can do this, or I can do that. And, it's, I'm hoping farther than the road to keep doing these podcasts. You guys will see a lot. I'll be talking a lot to inspire a lot of you, because I know life is fucking hard, and I can do it and still be in $6,000 worth of debt and got to pay that off. And a lot of it was my own shit, but a lot of it was equipment, a lot of it was things, a lot of it was this. I don't regret it, but I regret not making enough money to pay it all back in time. So we'll see. But I hope to have things together and hopefully get some donations, by doing a lot of video work and stuff like that. That'd be awesome, because I want to inspire a lot of people to work themselves out, get their bodies together, get their timing together. So hopefully you guys will join me down the road. But yeah, the next podcast coming up is going to be me and Dakota talking about Hellboy and stuff like that. Should be a good movie. Still haven't seen Captain Marvel. Been so behind. Still getting used to the 1-2 Open Mind area in the Mount Dora, Florida area. So, learning where, all the stuff is, where you can get everything, your food, stuff like that. I did try Grubhub for Taco Bell the first time, and it was freaking amazing. Really quick. The lady was super chill. She went in and just grabbed my box and just grabbed me a shit ton of hands of sauces and just threw them in my bag. I got your sauces too, and I got your napkins. I'm like, oh my, that's so sweet of you. So that was nice of them to do that. So pretty cool how they do that. They put a little sticker on so nobody can pop the box up. You'll know if it's been tampered with. But yeah, they're just there to make their money, man, and get your order out the way. So I hope to see you guys soon. I'm going to probably sign off on this. I thought I'd have more to say, but I don't want to leave you guys hanging, and I want to keep some, give you something to inspire you. But soon, guys, I will see you later Saturday. Hopefully, I can have that uploaded. But thanks for the guys for sticking around. Oh shit, I do want to talk about something that I wasn't able to talk about. Okay, so a bit off of this for a bit. I'm podcasting a little bit. So apparently, iTunes has really been trying to clean up their analytics and stuff like that. I had to call Pernisco and find out what the fuck was going on. And I kept getting emails, and openmindindustries.com was getting a couple of things from Squarespace and shit, so I had to get that all squared away, and they had to find out what the hell's going on. So everything essentially got fixed. But the thing with iTunes is iTunes was, trying to clean up a lot of their server. So they're like, hey, you guys can't be putting this in your synopsis. You can't be doing this. You can't be putting episode numbers because it's kind of fucking up our format system. And we're gonna be kind of cleaning out some of the podcasts and stuff like that. And I was like, so what are you saying? We gotta clean, rewire our whole thing. Thing. And they're like, kinda, yeah, no more episodes. So if you guys see a new number on the podcast, apparently we can use episode. I like using the episode format for myself because EP/ so be 37. I like using it because it gives me something to drive for every week for you guys. It's with Apple, they were like, hey, you need to do this, and need to do this, and because they're trying to get rid of the shitty formats of podcasting, and people aren't really checking their levels, they're not fixing their things, they're not really making it look professional or clean for people like you who give us the time of day to click on the link and say, hey, let me give Ali a quick listen to see how he's doing. We're not even ranked on iTunes. If anybody wants to give us a rank, that would be wonderful. Or if you want to just click on a page for thumbs up, whatever, I don't mind. Like I said, these will be getting more back together again once, like I said, this move's said and done. But with the iTunes thing, it was like, wait, so you're deleting the podcast? Are you keeping the podcast? What are you doing? Kicking us off? You're kicking us on? And I used our Google Home, not Google Home, Google Home thing we have in the kitchen. I'll do an open mind tour of the home so you guys can see, what everything is. But more likely we'll be locked down in the office most of the time, so don't get scared. But yeah, so my Pernisco looked through all of it, read through all the synopsis. He was like, okay, technically they were threatening you guys, but now they're not threatening you guys. Apparently, a lot of podcasters who put a lot of good content out there, my content's garbage. But I do plan on doing more shit. So I gotta get more synopsis. And I do want to talk about the dad with the computer school company who made the kid a wheelchair, and the insurance company. The reason why they talked with them apparently is because it's on our Facebook page. I haven't really clicked on all the links to do a lot of deep dive research to make sure I'm posting shit that's legit, or just hey, we just want to get our name out there. But apparently the father, but Fernandesco said, yeah, man, they were threatening you guys. Man, I'm rambling. They're threatening you guys, but you guys can use episode numbers, if that works for you. And he's like, I know why you not like using episode numbers, which when you go to your Libsyn, or if you're using another pod server, which I recommend Libsyn because it's not very expensive, and it's syndicated to everywhere you want it to go to, YouTube, whatever you want, without having to go through all the headache. So they said, yeah, man, you don't have to like worry about that anymore. Just, clean your shit up and make sure it looks good. So yeah, they worry about your levels, your analytics, your ID3 tags, all that stuff. And you should be open mind, blah, blah, blah. It shouldn't be like an episode number. So I don't know. I'm still figuring out what I want to do with all my labeling and stuff and stuff like that. So we'll see. Hopefully I can follow their direction and their steps. So, but yeah, back to that quick article. Apparently the father got a hold of the school computer company team, and they ended up building the kid a chair for computer parts, stuff like that, because the insurance companies essentially are dicks. They don't cover much of anything. If anything, they give you the basics of everything. You have to give it, like you say, here's a wheel, put this together on a piece of flat wood, and then you go, there you got your chair. It's true. It's very fucking true, because to be honest, that's why Open Mind started. I really started with doing something 3D printed, something that everybody can either use or afford, and then leaving it on our own shit, because it's going to be our own stuff. Am I rude for doing, trying to make money off of it? Fuck no, because I need to keep myself motivated and put more money into the business. So it's going to be refunding, and John said the same thing. We want to keep making some money, but at the same time, reinvesting, because the more people we have, the better the business will be. The goal is not to become a really big millionaire and just to have money, but rebuild a brand, a company, stuff like that. Keep putting more money into product designs, rebuilding, and stuff like that. It's fuck becoming this millionaire idea, but make something that's going to work. And that's my mindset too, because yeah, we know what it's like to be broke. I know what it's like to be very fucking broke, and I'm still hurting very badly, but it looks like I'm doing well, but I'm not. It's buying a house and shit has not been fun, but it's better than renting, let me tell you, because rent was a bit I'm glad that's kind of over now. I can get back on track financially, getting my shit in order with that. But yeah, I'm going to take you guys on a journey in the next couple months, and we'll see where she goes, man. Hope you guys can join us on Twitch. Hope you guys can join us on gaming. Hope you guys can enjoy me and Michael getting the set better together. I got this project done for a client, and for those of you who want to check out our work, just go to openmindindustries.com. All of our links are there. Our Twitch, our Instagram, our everything. And somebody was trying to sell me something through Instagram, like, hey, I offer services too, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I'm good. I got my own printers to do all my stuff in-house too. So hope later in life I can get a laser cutter and stuff like that. But we'll see where all that goes. I'll be talking with all you guys, hopefully motivating all you guys to do your thing. And then again, guys, I just want to thank you all, out of my heart, for tuning in, keep me motivated to do these, because it's been a fucking blast. Like, I can't thank you guys enough for going into the analytics and seeing. If you want to read us a quick freaking iTunes synopsis, go ahead. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I hope to plan every week to put a actual real story, like I just did, about the kid in a wheelchair thing, and hopefully I can go deep dive into that with you guys. But yeah, stay open-minded, stay positive, and I will talk to you guys on Saturday. Well, Saturday will be recorded. Sunday will probably go up once I'm home. And why am I so tired? Weird. It's only 2:30. Only 2:20. Anyway, thanks guys for tuning in, and thanks for believing in me and letting me do these, and even though you guys really have no choice if I do these or not. Love you all. Thank you all for tuning in, listening, on whatever podcatcher you're listening to, and I hope to see you guys listening to more podcasts, because I have a couple more friends that are going to be on, so just getting their schedules together is the hardest part. Like, hey, let's go through Skype. Oh man, I'm so busy right now, so can't do it. All right. Hopefully all this rambling was rambling, and whatever, it was what it was. But now you guys know what's been going on for the past month or so. It's just been getting everything together and stuff like that. And I will see you guys later this week. All right, guys. See ya. Keep an open mind. Have a good one.